lovelies, my name is Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun if we did a little bit of a tour of all my macrame and tapestry supplies and a couple new things that I got recently. Some new wool roving, some new warp string that I'm really excited about, and I'll show you a piece that I am currently working on. I haven't done much yet, but I'm really excited about the colors, and I'm kind of getting back into like the mermaid feel. A couple days ago I woke up and you know when it's like getting to spring and summer and it turns out to be a really sunny day and you just get that like feeling inside, like that magical feeling that the warm weather has finally come back. I totally had that 2 days ago, and then my new roving and linen arrived from the Spruce and Linen shop, so it all kind of put me in like a spring mood. And so I thought I would wear some like spring colors and some blues and some new jewelry, or sorry, some turquoise jewelry. So yeah, I'm just in a really good spring mood today. And so I thought we would do something fun. It's always kind of fun when I'm doing creativity stuff, but I thought we would just do something kind of like light and playful and fun, and I thought I would show you all my tapestry and macrame supplies. So let's go. Okay, so here we have my little supply corner. So over here I've got various pieces of driftwood that I've collected and been collecting since summer of last year. So this is a really big piece of driftwood I got here, and then as you can see in here we have various pieces I've collected. The big driftwood I use for my macrame wall hangings, not so much the tapestries. But I do have pieces in different sizes, and then I've also got some stained wood dowels as well. As you can see over here, I've got some interesting pieces. So this is called a timber wash. It would have been used to stack together pieces of timber on a cargo ship or something along those lines way back in the day. And this is a really cool piece that my dad actually found when we were beachcombing with my cousins. And I first started doing macrame, and oh, it's so cool. My dad always finds the best pieces. So I really want to feel like really inspired when I do something with this piece in particular. So I'm waiting until the right vision hits and I'm ready to hang something on this piece because it is super, super special. And it needs a tapestry or a macrame piece that will do it justice. So we've got that. And then this is also another nice piece that my dad found on the other side of Vancouver Island near Ucluelet. So it's got little termite holes or something. But how cool is that? So I'm really excited. It will probably be a macrame piece that I'll do on these two, but I'm really excited to use them. And then up here, I did start a macrame piece with this gorgeous piece of, I believe it's beauties. Like, look at that. Look at that end there. It's so nice. But I haven't really been into the macrame pieces so much lately because it's been kind of cloudy and dark, so I've just been working a lot with colorful roving and all my colorful fibers and tapestry work. But this is such a nice piece, and when it feels right, I'm really excited to continue working on it. It's just not at the moment. Okay, and then here we have my Himalayan salt lamp for the good vibes, random selection of books, and then coming down here, this is where I store my supplies. So I usually keep my scissors and needle and crochet needle here, but they're just over on the other side near my craft corner because I'm working with them at the moment. And then in here kind of goes random things, this little bucket. So I got some Gorilla Glue because you never know when you will need that. And then some seashells that I will eventually make a piece with. And then in this little brown bag here, so the natural cotton cord, apparently you can compost. So all the bits and ends that I can't really see myself reusing, I just put in here because I'll end up composting that, which I think is a good way to deal with little odds and ends that I can't reuse or upcycle. So got that there. And then I'm storing one of my mini pieces here for now because I want it to continue laying flat. And then over here, moving on, we have my 5 and 3 millimeter macrame cord in these really gorgeous colors. This one is pink lace, and then deep is mustard, which is like the nicest mustard. I love working with it. And then we've got, I believe that's dusty rose, lemon, and almond. So I use these mostly for macrame, but I also use it a little bit in my tapestry work because I don't really have a lot of yarns that I'm working with at the moment. So these work really well in tapestries too. And then behind here, I've got this little odds and ends bag, which I do actually reuse. So it's just little bits that I've cut off of macrame pieces and tapestries that I keep in here to use for, like, I don't know. I always find ways of reusing it, usually in tapestries, because I just don't like throwing it out. It seems like such a waste. So I will eventually, maybe I'll just make a piece with like all of this. And it'll be a fun, kind of crazy mixed bag tapestry, but I just don't like wasting them. So any odds and ends that are long enough that I can reuse, I keep in here, and I just put that behind there. And then moving on, down here is where I have all of my white macrame cord. I get all of this stuff from the rope shop, so this is not recycled, but it is compostable because it's all natural cotton. And I like this for really big pieces, and I like it because it has a really strong structure, so I can like pull it apart and texturize it really nicely. I'll show you what I mean over here on Magdalena. So things like this. So it holds its structure really well, but if I want to give it extra texture, I can just pull it apart like that, and it makes for a more interesting piece, which is fun. I like to do something a little bit different than just your average thing. Anyway, so down here I have, I believe this is the 2 millimeter, 2.4 millimeter. This is the 3.2, 3 to 4 millimeter, and then this is the, this is the extra chunky 4.2 millimeter that I use for some like table runners or any larger pieces. And then in the back I have more kinds of odds and ends that I keep to make like macrame feathers with, just so I make sure I'm reusing it all. You can see in there. Okay. And then down here is kind of really mixed. This is the new linen warp string I got from this recent linen shop. Some butcher's twine from Michael's that is not the greatest quality, but still handy sometimes. Some purple velvet that I got at the thrift shop for like crazy cheap. And then I have some 3 millimeter triple ply macrame cord here, and then this is the 5 millimeter triple macrame cord that I got from ropeshop.ca. And then back here is just more kinds of like odds and ends that I don't use as often, hence why it's on the bottom. And then this is arguably my favorite part of this whole craft area. This is where I keep all my wool roping and some other random yarns. Then I've got my new roving from the Spruce and Linen shop in various pinks. So perfect for the springtime. And I've tried to organize them by color. So these are my grays, pinks, violet, and then I've got some blues and yellows in here too. And then my red roving as well. And then I've got some random stuff that I haven't used yet from Michael's. This is yarn, and then really thick butcher's twine, which I might do something for in the summer. And then just like random fibers that I get. This is from a bouquet of roses that my dad bought my mom for Valentine's Day. Some more random stuff that I got at the thrift shop that I haven't really used yet. And then I've got my really cheap acrylic wool roving in here with some really bright colors. I'll probably use it eventually. It doesn't matter because these were $5 a pop, so not too expensive. And then, yeah, more of this funky stuff boa material that I got at the thrift shop too, which looks like a good time. I mean, I might crochet something with this eventually. I don't know. Now that I have it all together, I'm not sure if I'll use it in any of my tapestries, but I might. You never know with me. And then this section is where I keep my smaller bits and pieces of macrame cord and fibers, and I'm going to take it out and show you. All right, so we'll start in this little box. This is where I just keep a few decorative odds and ends. Okay, so we've got some wood beads, which I haven't used yet. I'm just trying to find the right stain to use on them. Some wood rings, which I also haven't used, and I will very soon. Probably for some plant hangers or something I'll make for the summer. Just a bit of random stuff in here. I don't remember what I actually use this for. We got this, some random burlap from years ago that I haven't used yet. Got some wire. Sometimes I like to use wire for hanging my tapestries. So I've got silver and copper, and then some random embroidery needles that I haven't really used yet, but you never know when I will. And then I got this denim warp string from this recent linen shop, which is good. This is probably enough for one, like small to medium size weaving, and it's just so nice. It's really soft, really thin. This is like a really, what I would say is like a professional grade warp string. And then I have these little beads, and this is from Maiwa, which is a craft shop in Vancouver on Granville Island. It's a little carved bone buttons that I haven't used yet. And again, they're so nice, it kind of makes it hard to use them, but I will eventually incorporate them into something. So that's that random box. Ooh, and then more fun stuff. This is where I keep all my fibers for tapestry weaving. This is cotton fiber from Unfettered Co. And then some banana silk, some recycled sari silk, some raffia fibers, which I haven't used yet, some more upcycled silk. This is granite wool, which I haven't used yet, but hey, I might knit something with it. I believe this is called Shiro yarn. I got this from the Maiwa shop as well. Let's see, there we go. It's really interesting. I haven't made a piece with it yet, but I did make one macro weave piece with it, but it's like crimped yarn. It's very interesting. And just, you know, some odds and ends here and there. And then we have more macrame cord. Just little odds and ends that I've, just small batches that I have ordered from Unfettered Co., which is where I get most of my recycled macrame cord and a lot of my fibers as well. So this is rust, camel, navy. I've got lots of blues in here. Duck egg blue, this is 3mm single strand. Blue agave, 5mm single strand. Got some granite, 5mm. I'm not sure what this is, but she threw it in for free with my last really big order. So thank you so much, Janet from Unfettered Co. And light gray, linen. This is really nice. I love this color. This is the linen. And I like this recycled cotton cord too because it has little particles in it. So it's recycled, so it's got sometimes little specks of different colors, which I think is really cool. It adds more character and texture, I feel, to this macrame cord. And then of course my favorite, vibrant green macrame cord. It's so nice. I used it on a piece over on that wall over there. So yeah, this is how I keep all my cords and fibers organized, just here in this little section. And yeah, it just makes it super easy for me and really clean, so that I can be creative and have a really clean space to work in. And then I'll show you what I'm working on over here. If you watched my last creative video, you would have seen that I like to keep things organized in little boxes. So this is what I currently have going right now. I'm just working on a mint green and pink tapestry here, which is developing into like a very kind of mermaid vibe, which I love. I feel like a mermaid myself, so I'm not surprised that I've gravitated towards these colors. So I'm really excited about doing this weaving. So this is the new mint colored rubbing that I got from this recent linen shop. And basically everything else is from Unfettered Co. I have the sepia cotton cord here and some velvet and some gray roving, and yeah, this is what I'm working on at the moment. So yeah, those are all my wall hanging supplies. That's how I keep everything organized and really easy to access and use. And yeah, I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration for how you can organize your craft area, and maybe some new supplies that you might be interested in getting for fun, for your hobby crafting, or if you're taking this to a more professional level, just to give you a bit of exposure of what you can actually incorporate into your macrame, macro weave, or tapestries. And yeah, I just thought I would do a little fun session with you guys. If you like this video, please give it a like. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or would like to request any other kind of creative videos. And if you want to see more and stay up to date with more videos, just hit subscribe. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.